Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 3 of Multimedium. Last time, we swam through an ocean in a watercolor world and helped at a giant electric eel that was plagued by barbs sticking out of its skin. And then using the power from the electric eel, we went to an acrylic mountain world where we climbed up the mountain and used a grappling hook in order to fight a Yeti. And then we gained enlightenment and discovered that our guy is actually a hero. And now we're in a world of pen and ink. And now we're gonna move on. Let's go. So anyways, this level is actually my least favorite in the game. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good level. However, this level does have a few bugs to it, to say the least. Where basically, I'll explain the bugs when we actually get to it. But anyways, first things first, go over here. Okay, we're actually gonna have to come back here, and I've skipped over that. I'm an interdimensional hero. Come to save the day. Faye has brought me to you.
Oh, that's good, because I'm in a dire need of a hero right about now.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, if you haven't noticed, I'm in a cage.
I can sense that. And why are you in a cage?
It's those awful circle people. They capture my people, work us to the bone, and keep us in these cages. It's terrible.
Terrible indeed. This must be stopped. I will save you, Boxman, and your people.
Great. First, can you get me out of this cage? If you push me off the ledge, it should break.
Okay, can we get him back up here? Okay, I'm gonna return to the menu. Don't get me wrong. I just want to do level select. I want to do level select. Okay, level 5. I know this sounds cheap. It sounds cheap, but I want to basically get the artifact. I know where it is. I'm not falling down again. It's an easy to get artifact, basically, from what I'm reading. So basically, yeah, it's easy to restart a level. No biggie. Okay. Anyways, pen and ink. Let's go. Yeah, as you can see, the circles are not nice people. They whip and make the squares make stuff. I don't know what they're making. Weapons. Turpentine. I don't know. So. Okay. Did not think that was going to happen, okay? Okay, watch how we don't skip it. Watch how you actually have to do this. But anyways, do not get rid of this square. Do not let him wander away from you. Because if you enter this room without the square guy, the game will soft lock, and the only way to get around it is by shutting down the game manually and then restarting.
See that ring up there? That opens the door. Neither of us can reach that ourselves, but if you help me out...
What have you got in mind?
Could you toss me up there?
It's worth a try. Okay, so anyways, if you pick up a square and you hold the X button, then basically you can actually throw the square in the arc. So anyways, there we go. Okay, come on. Yeah, look for where the target's going to hit. Okay, apparently there is an achievement that you get if you destroy the security cams. So, let's head up here. Yeah, really, I don't think that we can actually get that artifact, which... I'll probably come back in a bonus. I'll probably cut back at the end of the episode. We could just go up here. I didn't have to actually do that. Okay. Well, now I feel a little ashamed of myself for resetting the game. But anyways, go up here. And got a new artifact. Okay, got an artifact and some torture addict. Okay. There we go. We didn't have to restart. I'm a little ashamed of myself. I thought that we had to do it from the get-go. Anyways, these square guys, they cannot climb walls. They can jump up things, but they cannot climb walls like you. So keep that in mind. Though they do have pretty good tracking. We can't save any of the others. We can only save select squares. So yeah, just don't be ashamed of, oh wait, I can't save every square. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I missed out on that. Yeah, you can get an achievement if you get all the security cams, but really, it's not the worst thing out there. Okay. So, we'll head down here. Yeah, my main goal is just to more or less get the artifacts, because the artifacts actually offer something. It's not like basically the security cams, which basically it's like, oh hey, here's just an achievement. You just destroyed the security cams. Okay. And up here. You know, like I said, the squares will follow, so don't be worried. Anyways, over here we have circles. These guys are pretty irritating because basically these guys can fire their guns very fast. Thankfully, you can take them out with squares with just one hit, but there are some circles where it can be a little irritating. Okay. Anyways, head up here. And yeah, you can throw your squares through platforms. So yeah, these guys fire fast. So you really have to be, you have to really just think outside the box to just actually take them down. Okay, boom. Okay, well, let's take out that security cam, even though we're not going to get them all. Okay, X1, boom. Yeah, now we have 2 squares. 2 squares, double the squares, double the puzzles. So, throw them both up there. And we'll make our way over here. So anyways, this area threw me for a loop the first time I did this. In fact, this is the only area of the game that I was genuinely confused on what to do, because because this is the only cage in the level that you can actually push. So yeah. So basically, here I am trying to avoid this circle guy by basically just trying to just dodge and go ramble. I managed to even get a square up here, thinking that, oh, I had to take him out that way. But no, all you have to really do is just drag this block over here, and you're golden. Boom. So anyways, if you want all the items, you would just have to go up here, and you would grab something up here. Keep that in mind. Drop down here. And now we can actually bring over our square buddies. Yeah, when I actually did this the first time, I had already managed to bring one of the squares over, so I only had to bring a single other one. But still, it's kind of funny just bringing both the squares up here, because I was confused why the squares kept on falling. I'm like, why are the squares constantly falling down the ledge? Don't we have to bring them back up? Okay, you don't need to throw them. Like I said, just not that experience with dealing with 2 squares in this area. So anyways, throw you. Throw you. And just head down here. And there's the 3rd square. That's not the 3rd square. Sorry about that. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, throw this guy up here. Okay, throw you up. Yeah, as smooth as the throwing controls can be in this game, it can be a little on the irritating side. But thankfully, this is the only level in the game where you really have to worry about this sort of thing. The remaining levels are going to be just more or less focused on the platforming that we know and love. Okay, so anyways, with this one, grab you, and then grab you, so that way we can actually head out. Anyways, this room, we're going to have to find a 3rd square. So, as you can probably guess. Okay, first off. Boom. Okay, first off, we'll throw this over here. Then, we'll throw this square over here. Then, we'll grab the first one. And then just do some 360 no scope action. Okay. Let's grab you. Okay, could have sworn that there was a lever that we could go behind. Okay. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, there we are. We'll grab you. Grab you. Come on. And then finally, we'll grab that first guy. Okay. I don't think that's over there. I think that the lever's on the left side of the wall. Yeah, you're only gonna have 3 squares at any get. You're only gonna have 3 squares, so it's not gonna get much harder than this. Okay. Yeah, the squares can't jump over the pits, so yeah, you're going to need to throw them manually. Yeah, if the squares stand still, then that means that basically you're throwing them in an area that they can't cross on their own. Yeah, the squares aren't going to run to their deaths. So just keep that in mind. Okay, here's the area. Here's the area. Okay, get ready for some Angry Birds action. Yeah, the squares can die technically, but thankfully they instantly respawn. Keep the arch in mind. Okay. Boom. Yeah, really, these squares have amazing range. Meanwhile, they're like, yeah, in the training level, they're like, oh, we're gonna boost your skills up. Yeah, meanwhile, this guy's chucking squares like no one's business. Seriously, look at that throw. Perfect. Okay, anyways, go back here. And get a new artifact. Now let's pull this lever. And we're actually almost outside. Okay, throw you up here. Throw you up here. And finally throw you up here. Okay. Yeah, that camera can be pretty easy to miss. You hide in the bushes and they won't be able to see you. And then boom. Just dead. Yeah, imagine you work your day shift and then all of a sudden, boom, you get hit, you get killed by a square hitting you in the head. Technically, these guys are only head. So, anyways, as you can see, 3 squares are needed to open up the weight there, plus one other object. So, all we have to do for this one, just jump on this platform with the squares, and in we go. Yeah, we're actually almost done with this level, so just one thing, keep all 3 squares near you. Trust me. You want all the squares near you, because if they're not near you, then basically things will end badly for you. In fact, I'm actually a little nervous, to be honest, because basically the game, like I said before, this game is very good when it comes to bugs. You really won't encounter them. However, this level can just get buggy if you don't have all the squares with you. Because this cutscene that we're going to be getting right around now... Actually, no, it's not this one. It's not this one. Okay. Yeah, it's another one. I was a little nervous because we are actually starting to approach it. Okay, there. Pull this lever. And... there. Okay, come on. Go, go, go. Yeah, if you don't have all the squares with you, when you enter this area... Oh, wait, no, it's not this area. It's... yeah, you're thinking, it's this area that the glitch happens. It's this area. Okay. And there. Okay, jump up here. Okay, anyways, we get to see some circles playing tennis. But we don't want to jump down there just yet, because over here, in the basketball area, and nothing but net. Come on. Okay. And over here, another artifact. Found all the artifacts in this level. Okay, okay, that's just the only circle who followed us. The square, sorry. Okay, there we go. And if we head down here. Yeah, as you can see, there's just one security camera left that we didn't get. That guy's not going to care. How did that basketball get all the way over here? It seems we've reached a dead end. I can't get any of you up there, and I can't get out of here myself.
I think there's a way, but you'll have to face the king alone.
What do you mean? Okay. And up here. Enjoy the elevator music! Yes, jitter to the elevator music. Excuse me, are you the king? The king? No, I'm just a secretary. Do you have an appointment? Well, no, but I demand to speak with him. Now. You really should make an appointment next time, but let me see if he's available. Pardon the interruption, my lord, but there's a visitor here to speak with you. Yeah, no, they're kind of a lanky, round head, long body. Oh, all right, of course. All right, he says you can come in, but make an appointment next time. Thanks. And behold, the giant king of circles. Essentially, we're dealing with Pops over here. Hello, foreigner. Have you come bearing gifts? Good tidings? Not at all. Quite the opposite, in fact. I've come to call you out on your treatment of the square people. It's wrong and has to stop. What's wrong with my treatment of the squares? This is the first complaint I've heard. What's wrong? Keeping them in cages and forcing them to work with no pay. That's what's wrong. So if those squares were paid, would that make this right in your eyes? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds bad. I prefer to think of it as giving them a place to live and something to do. They should be thanking me. Seriously, dude, that's messed up. If it's such a good treatment, why aren't you doing the same to the circle people? Because I like the circle people. Well, because we're superior, of course. Infinite sides, infinite corners. Far more advanced than the squares with just 4, wouldn't you say? That's shapist. Shapist? Me? Never! My best friends are shapes.
Hey, Space Supers, up here!
You brought squares into my throne room? First you come here without an appointment, then you talk back to me, and now you bring these dirty squares into my throne room? This is unacceptable! Whoa, you okay, man? You will be destroyed! Yeah, boss time. Anyways, this is the only other boss besides the electric ray, the electric eel. This is the only real boss fight in the game, and personally, I'm not a big fan of it. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but it can get absolutely brutal in the beginning, because basically, when you're dealing with both arms, he will punch the ground, creating a shockwave. He'll also do finger guns, which basically fire bullets that are as fast as the ones that the circles were dealing with. So yeah, you can easily get hit, and then you're also having to just run around. Okay, just dodge. Okay. No. Okay, anyways, once this happens, before he can fire his ray of death. Okay, there. Anyways, things get a lot easier from here on out, because basically he'll only have a punch attack and just a finger gun, and just his finger gun. He can't do both at the same time, so just enjoy that. Enjoy that solidarity. Okay. Anyways, just run around. Okay, there we go. And now for the final part of the fight. Just hit him once. Do it before he starts moving, because once he starts moving, he'll just start firing lasers that are pretty fast and bounce around the walls. But anyways, wow, that was intense.
You did it! You defeated the Circle King! We are finally free from his cruelty! You really are a hero, thank you!
No need to thank me, it's what I was chosen to do. Plus, if I were to guess, you still got a long ways to go before things start really getting better. But this is at least a start. Well, what now?
You should take the crown and become the new leader. I'm sure you would know what to do. Yeah, you should, yeah!
I'm sorry, but I'm not planning on staying here long. I must travel to other universes and help others in need. One of you should be king. You know this land better than I do.
Of course, thanks again. We will always remember you.
And then the squares create an even worse dictatorial regime. The squares burn the world down.
Is there anything you need for your journey?
All I need is a power source to charge my suit. You wouldn't happen to know anything like that, would you?
How about the crown?
The crown? I guess it's technically a source of power. It's worth a try. Anyways, behold, my favorite song in the game. And technically my second favorite world. Here we go again. Anyways, with that, I think that now would actually be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want with. I'll see you next time. Bye.